Hey there, thank you. Thank you. Happy Monday to you, whoever you are that just liked the video. I appreciate you. We're walking and talking again today, as usual, on this beautiful, nice evening where it's not too hot. It could be a little bit cooler, but hey, we're thankful for what we got. We're thankful for what we have. It's cool. It's as cool as it's gonna probably be for today. So that's all good, right? That's all right. At least it's not sweltering hot. At least it's not sweltering hot. So how y'all doing on this Monday? This magical, magnificent, marvelous Monday. Make it happen Monday. Making money Monday. Look, we can make money in a variety of ways, right? The old-fashioned way, we go to work and we earn it. Go to work. Look. Okay, we're gonna look at this cactus. Y'all know I love this cactus. This is the prettiest cactus to me. At least there are a few more cactuses around here, but that's a pretty one. And then the fact that you can see the new stems coming through there. I love looking at that cactus. What's going on, Big Kane? Hey, Big Kane, bro. How long you been in here? I had my settings on something crazy. I was wondering where the chat was, why I couldn't see the chat. I think a lot of times we be sitting up here, we sit up here and we wonder why we can't see the chat. And it's something simple we did. It's something simple we did. Happy Monday to you. If you work today, I hope you had a good day at work. If you're at work right now, I hope you're having a great day at work. And if you have to work tonight, I hope that you have a good day at work. Okay? Okay. Make the money. Don't let the money make you. Make the money. Don't let the money make you. If the money starts to make you, then you need to slow down, pump the brakes, and figure some stuff out. Okay? Slow down, pump the brakes, and figure some stuff out. Because the money can make you. The money can make you a lot of ways that you might not want to be. But if the money makes you good, the money makes you positive, the money makes you happy, that's all right. That's all good. That's all good. Big Kane, where you been? You might be gone already. So I'm gonna have to beat you up, Big Kane, because that's just joking, you two. That's just joking, because I know you say you want to do something like that, they might get a little funny. That's my bro. We just joking. I missed him. So again, y'all, I hope y'all had a great day today on this Monday. I hope that you've moved for 30 minutes today. 10, 15, bare minimum, I say 15, not 10. Because if I say 10, you're going to maybe try 5. And that's all right if that's what you want to do. But we're going to say 15. 15. So just in case you had to stop, you say you didn't have time. So we're going to shoot for 15 minutes. So at least you've moved for 10 minutes. Because see, I can't keep giving y'all these breaks now. I can't keep talking about, I want y'all to move for 30 minutes. 30 minutes, period. 30 minutes or more. Cardiovascular activity, heart health, heart fitness. Your health is your wealth. Your wealth is your health. They intertwine. Hey, Jill. Jill says, hey, Lance Pride in chat. Hey. Hey, Big Kane. Hey, Jill. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all saw my cactus. That's not my cactus, but I claim it. You know I be in the bush. You be in the bushes, Kane. You gotta come out and say, hey, bro, y'all look at these mushrooms. They were out just a little while ago. They looked like they were pretty. Kind of like that one had the little dome shape. But now they're getting flat. They're flattening out. That sun will cook them. That sun will cook those mushrooms in a second. Big Kane says he bees in the bushes. Big Kane, okay, I'm gonna let you slide because you be in the bushes. I know you be in the bushes, but you gotta pop out sometimes. And I appreciate you for popping out today. I appreciate you, Jill's Comfort Zone, for coming in today, saying hello. Again, I hope you guys had a great Monday, a magnificent Monday, a marvelous Monday, a money-making Monday, a make it happen Monday. I hope that you guys have a great week. Hey, Key Kitchen. Key Kitchen says, hey, Lance Pride in chat. Hey, Key Kitchen. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? If you happen to come across this replay, please check out Big Kane, Jill's Comfort Zone. And, okay, Key Kitchen and More. Okay, y'all go over there and check out her video from, what was that, late last night, early this morning. Key, help her out with those watch hours. Okay, please go over there and check her videos out and help her with the watch hours. Just let it play while you cook, while you clean up, while you wash clothes, dishes, whatever you're doing. Just let it play. Jill says, hey Key. Jill, what you been up to, Jill? How's your week start? How's everybody's week started out so far? I hope you guys see the legs moving. You see the legs moving. Look at the legs move. Look at the legs move. And I was just fussing a little bit ago about I want you guys to get 30 minutes of cardiovascular activity, okay? It could be walking, but hey, it doesn't have to be walking. Some people say that walking is great. Some people say they find it boring. If you find walking boring, guess what? Get on your bicycle right around the neighborhood. Okay, go sightseeing. I know you see it every day, but look, it's like being out there in nature. You don't have to go to one of the 7 wonders of the world, okay? Just get out there and take some deep breaths in, out. Take some deep breaths in, out. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna use those R words and we're gonna relax, release, okay? Release some of that stress and pressure. All your problems won't go away just by taking deep breaths in and out, right? In and out, but you can just kind of release, okay? Relate to the things you can relate to. Resolve the issues that you can, okay? Reset, refocus, rejuvenate, restart, okay? Those R words are something else, y'all. Reproduce something good, okay? Reproduce something good. Hey, Tamika. Tamika said, hey, Lance Pride in chat. Hey, Tamika Davis, thank you for always being such a great supporter and coming through here. Jill speaking to everybody. Jill says, hey, Tamika. Keith says, hey, Tamika. Y'all, please support each other, okay? That's one thing I can't say about Tamika Davis. She is one of the best supporters I know. So, as content creators, support positive content, all right? Support positive content because the negative stuff is going to get support. It's going to get support, right? No matter how much we say that's negative, that's wrong, that's bad, guess what? Those chats be full. The bushes be full, right? So let's support the positive content creators, right? Support the positive content creators. And you guys join the membership. Join the membership. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something for you. Look, even if it's just give you some money back. We're going to do something, even if it's just give you some money back. One day out of the month, just pull it out of the hat and give you some money back, okay? So we can figure out what to do, because I wasn't sure I was going to keep that on. But I'm thinking about if I keep it on, I need to do something. And you can always start with something simple. Just, hey, giving back some money. Giving back some money, all right? Buying somebody a lunch or two. Buying somebody a lunch or two. Because when people commit to your membership, that is an awesome thing. That's a great thing. It's something they don't have to do, but it's something that they do. And we appreciate those of you who do that. And I appreciate Jill, Stefan. They have purchased a membership. Okay, I appreciate that. So I've got to find something. And let me tell y'all. So if nobody else joins the membership, guess what? Guess who's going to get the prize automatically? Jill and Stefan. Jill and Stefan. Jill, y'all won't have any competition, Jill. Y'all won't have any competition. Jill says, welcome in, everyone. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you already haven't, please, please, please. Y'all know I love it when you hit that like button. It's motivational, okay? It encourages us. It uplifts us. It motivates us. But if that's not the way you want to support, because I'm telling you, some people don't like to hit that like button for some reason. But they'll say, hey to you. They'll watch you for a few seconds, few minutes. That's okay. I accept support. All the good, positive support, right? Hitting that like button, first and foremost, we love that. It helps us with the algorithm. Leave a comment, right? Leave a comment. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Once you subscribe, another way to support, tap my doorbell, better known as the YouTube notification bell, okay? Better known as the YouTube notification bell. Hey, Vanessa. Vanessa Smith is another great supporter of many, many people, and I appreciate you, Vanessa, for coming in today. We're just getting this walk in, trying to keep it to 30 minutes on here today, okay? Because there's so many people, look, y'all, so many people go live, and you can only have so many devices, right? And a lot of us do have 2 or 3 devices, and we're trying to support 2 or 3 people at the same time. Then we stop supporting those, and we try to run and show support somewhere else. So I appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys for being here. Jill says, hey, Vanessa. Vanessa speaking to Jill. Y'all hear my friend? Do y'all hear my friend? So again, guys, look at the legs move. Look at the legs move. Let the legs motivate you to get up and move for 30 minutes each day consistently. Hey, puppy. I call him puppy. He's a dog, y'all. He's cute. He's cute. He's so cute. I call him puppy. He's a full. How old is he? 5. He's a dog. He's grown. I call him a puppy. I always call him, hey, puppy. He's been grown for a little while now. Y'all, look, let me tell you something. I can't even fuss about him, okay? Because he knows me. I can't even fuss about him. I had to let him get to know me, okay? Jill says, hey, Vanessa. I said that, didn't I? Yep. So, yeah, y'all, look at the legs move. Look at the legs move. Let that motivate you to move. If you cannot do 30 minutes, guess what? That's okay. That is okay. You got to start somewhere, right? You got to start somewhere. You have got to start somewhere. And for some people, it might be 15 minutes. I encourage everybody to do at least 15 minutes. Just in case you get tired or until you get used to it. Or if you're short on time, if you strive for doing 15 minutes and you have to cut it short, at least hopefully you've gotten 10 done, okay? And y'all, that's the bare minimum, okay? That's the bare minimum. Think about it, 10 minutes flies by fast when you're sitting up doing, how many of y'all sometimes you sit up at home, right? And you're not even watching TV. You're not even watching Netflix. You're not on YouTube. You're not doing anything, right? Or maybe you're just kind of flipping through the channels or something. And y'all, it seems like you'll look at the clock, right? When you sit down. Next thing you know, you look at the clock again, an hour has passed. And it's like you haven't really done anything. It's like you haven't really even done anything. Hey, Shawanda, welcome into the chat. Shawanda says, hey, everybody. Thank you for coming in, Shawanda. It's like you haven't even done anything. You just sat there. You just sat there and you flip through the channels or, whatever it is that you're doing. So think about it. Why not put 10 to 15 minutes, preferably 30 of those minutes on your health and fitness, right? On your health and fitness. Look at the legs move. Get up. Move those legs. Move those arms. Okay? Look, if you're sitting down, draw a pencil. Imagine, take that big toe and imagine drawing a circle. Guess what that'll do? Help those ankles. Help those ankles. Okay? Sit somewhere and bend those. Just do that. You don't have to do a lot. Help create more synovial fluid for your joints. Okay? Okay? Even if you have arthritis. I'm not going to tell you how much to do or how little to do because we have to do what? As we always say over here, personalized professional disclaimer. Always contact your primary healthcare provider to determine what is good for you, what is not good for you, what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. You want to contact him. You want to contact your specialty doctors because many people have specialty doctors. And when I say that, I mean heart, kidney, lung, all that, specialty doctors. Doctors that specialize in certain fields of medicine. So you have them along with your primary care physician, right? So you want to contact them, your physician's assistant, your nurse practitioner, your nutritionist, your dietitian, right? Your occupational therapist, your physical therapist. All of those people lock arm in arm around you. They create a circle. I call that circle an atom. You are the nucleus. You are the nucleus, okay? So always consult with them before starting, restarting, or even taking a break from any fitness plan, routine, regimen, or any ideas that you may have. Any ideas, research your ideas. We drop nuggets over here. I drop nuggets. You guys drop nuggets. I go and I research some of the nuggets that you give me in the chat. Last week, Queen and Catherine, we were talking about a lot of different things. We were dropping nuggets as it relates to high blood pressure, arthritis, and things like that, right? I think Shawanda was in here for a little bit. We're talking about a lot of health issues that people have. So when we drop those nuggets, guess what we're not doing over here in Lions Pride? We're not professionally, medically, or clinically assessing, diagnosing, treating, or evaluating anything that we tell you. We're just dropping nuggets, letting you know some informational purposes only. Letting you know some things that work for us, our friends, family members, co-workers, classmates, church members, something somebody told us in the line at Target. We're just sharing knowledge, sharing information. But we have to let you know that you need to research anything that you hear over here or anywhere you go on any platform. Or if you're in the grocery store and you overhear a conversation and you think that might work for you, research it and take it to your doctor during your next wellness checkup, okay? Take it to your doctor during your next wellness checkup and see what they have to say. See what they have to say. See what they have to say. And guys, look, I don't know what you guys watch when you're watching YouTube or any other platform, but move around a little bit. Move around a little bit and give other content a chance, right? Negative stuff, people will say they don't like it all day long. People will talk about it all day long, and they'll be like, oh, they shouldn't have did this, they shouldn't have did that. But guess what? Y'all give them the audience. And I'm a part of y'all. I'm a part of y'all. But what I have done is, or what I've honestly always done, is I try to share the time with everybody, okay? Share the time with everybody, because there are a lot of great positive content creators who are trying to grow genuinely, authentically, and they just can't get anybody, to watch. And they may be boring to you. We're just going to get to the point, okay? They may be boring to you, but guess what? They're not out here kicking up dirt and leaves and, wreaking havoc on people. So give them a chance. Give them a chance, right? Share some of the family channels or watch some of the family channels. You don't have to share. If you would like to share, that is a great way to support people. I'm one myself. I don't like being shared because you have to be careful about the way you maneuver, right? And there's nothing wrong with you saying that you don't want to be shared. There's nothing wrong with you saying you're trying to keep your channel going in a certain direction. So a lot of times people will get upset with you and try to steer your channel in the direction that they would like, because that's the way that they go. We each have a platform on this platform. And there's nothing wrong with people wanting to do. That's just like when you have kids. One kid may want to be a doctor. Another kid may want to be a lawyer. Okay? The mom and dad may have been police officers, right? So you can't get mad at your kids because they don't want to be police officers. They don't want to go into law enforcement. They want to go into the medical field. They want to go into law, right? That way, not as far as being a police officer. They might want to be a fireman, fire lady, firewoman. Let people spread their wings and do the things that they choose to do, and allow them to do that in peace. Allow them to do that in peace. So thank you guys for coming on here. It's been 18 minutes. Y'all, it's getting dark so much earlier. It is getting dark so much earlier. It really, really is. So what's going on? What's going on? Jill is having a poetry competition, y'all. And she is also having well, no, that's for members. So if you want to be a part of her, I hope Jill is still in here so she can tell me the official name. I don't want to say it wrong, but she's having another panel where she's going to have a cooking panel. And I want her to say the official name of it. And you got to join the membership, okay? Y'all hear that blues? You got to join the membership. And you have to join a particular tier, and it's well worth it. So I need you to go over there and check out Jill's Comfort Zone if you haven't already, and just look at the things that she has lined up as far as her poetry competition and the cooking panel that she's going to have. And look, join that membership so you can see it, you can watch it, you can participate in the fun. And if it's not too late, join the poetry competition. I know a lot of y'all used to write poetry in high school or maybe in college. You probably thought you was the next great poet. And you ended up getting out of school. You started going in a different direction. So maybe you can just go on over there and join that poetry competition and be heard by the masses. Be heard by the masses. Cooking with the crew. Okay, cooking with the crew. That is the cooking with the crew. That is the level that you have to join if you're gonna watch the cooking panel. Cooking with the crew. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome, Jill. So you guys go over there. Do you have any slots left for the poetry competition, Jill? I know at one point people were grabbing their spots. People were grabbing their spots. So I don't think all of the spots have been filled. So I don't want to say y'all go over there and all the spots have been filled. But look, even if you can't get a spot, you can set your notifications so that you'll be prepared to catch that competition, okay? And then just observe. Observe. Sometimes people are shy or just not quite ready yet. So we want you to observe. Come on over during the competition and observe. And when she has the next one, because she has made this an annual event, okay? She has made this an annual event. So actually we had, 2 last year, Jill? Was MLK and Harvest. She had an MLK poetry competition. She had a Harvest competition. And then she waited a year, and it's autumn is upon us again. And look, we're having another poetry competition, okay? There are 4 slots left. So there are 4 slots left. If you've ever wanted to be a poet, or if you have a poem of yours that you think would be, hey, could win you a little bit of moolah. And you know, most importantly, even if you don't win, you never know who's listening, right? You never know who's listening. Like I always say, when it comes to these competitions and things like that. So Jill, put all the information in the chat, because I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to misspeak and say something wrong. So please put all the information in the chat about the cooking panel and about the poetry competition. And put your link in so that people can go. You know, even if there are not a lot of people in this live, anyone who catches the replay, please, please, please go over and subscribe to Jill's Comfort Zone. Join the membership. Join the membership, okay? Cooking with the Crew. Join the membership. And that is the level you need to join in order to watch the cooking panel that's coming up really, really soon. Coming up this weekend, the 28th, Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. There are 4 slots left. First place is $250. Second place is $130. Yep, I'm ready. Excited. I know you are. I know you are. And then the thing about the cooking panel, y'all, that's going to be early in the day. Like, is it going to be 1 p.m. Eastern time, Jill? I think 1 p.m. Eastern. You can put the dates and everything in there so that if anyone catches this replay, and I'm sure most people who might catch this replay, I'm sure you guys know Jill from Jill's Comfort Zone. JCZ Crafts. Is that your other channel, Jill? I know it's JCZ. JCZ Crafts. Am I wrong? See, Vanessa said yes, yes, yes. The poetry competition is on Saturday, October 26th at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, so y'all get your times right, okay? Because if you're on the East Coast, that's Eastern time. Parts of the South, that's Eastern time. Kind of like some of the South and headed toward, middle of the states, that's Central, that's 5 p.m. Okay, I think Mountain time, it'll be 4. And if you're on the West Coast, I think it's 3, because the West Coast is 3 hours behind the East Coast, right? So y'all get those times ready. Just remember, 6 p.m. Eastern time, October 26th is the poetry competition, okay? Okay? And please support positive things, okay? Support positive things. How many people do you see having a poetry competition? I mean, you guys may see some, I just don't see them because, like I said, I have to venture out more. We need to venture out more, go into other areas, positive areas, of course, that we don't normally go into. And maybe we will see some of those things. But Jill is great about doing things like that. She's the only person that I've seen in the area that I frequent the most to do poetry competitions. And she's made this thing annual. It was so great last time. Look, it was so great the last time she had to do it again. You're welcome, Jill. It was so great the last time she had to do it again. Cooking with the Crew is Cooking with the Crew is on the Island Crew. Okay, so the Island Crew is the tier that you guys need to join in the membership, guys. The live cooking is Saturday, September 28th at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I thought what did I say? Did I say 1 p.m. Eastern? I think I did. But if I didn't, you guys hear from Jill herself right here. You hear it from Jill herself right here in the chat. September 28th, that is this upcoming Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern time, okay? 1 p.m. Eastern. So please, 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 if you're available and if you're out and about, just jump in there for a little bit. Jump in there for a little bit. Spend as much time as you can. Spend as much time as you can, and enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Positive content matters, okay? Positive content matters. Watch the positive content. When you come on the social media platforms, it's so easy. Like, it gets so annoying sometimes. It's almost like high school. And honestly, it's worse than high school. Because normally, 9 times out of 10, it's adult women. Oh, y'all men, y'all ain't getting by. My bro became probably ain't in here. But men, y'all ain't getting by because it's men too. But I do tend to know that the men that I know, most of them tend to just kind of watch. Watch and hang out. Because, hey, who ain't going to watch a show? Whether it's a good show or a show. Who's not going to watch? Right? But it typically tends to be the ladies who set up the disappointing example. Okay? Okay? I've had to do that before, come out of character. Nobody likes to come out of character. You're coming on social media for fun. You're coming on social media for fun and to network in a positive way. And if there's anyone that you encounter that you don't click with, it ain't nothing like one going left and the other going right. And y'all know the example I give all the time. You live in a house with people you're related to, blood related to or married to, or your full-time, long-time mate. Y'all fall out and get mad and won't speak to each other for 2 or 3 weeks right there in the same house. And I mean, it's like, it's a competition. Like, I ain't saying nothing to him, and he's looking like I ain't saying nothing to her, and she better not say nothing to me, and he better not say nothing to me. That's how we do when we're in the house or when we're with our family. You might not live in the house with them, but you see them at the family events. But then you come on here on this platform and you act like it's just got to be known that you can't stand somebody. Guess what? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. After the initial rah, 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 you get that out of your system. Nobody cares that you don't like somebody else. Like, come on here and do something good. Be positive. By all means, defend yourself when necessary. By all means, defend yourself when necessary. But try your best to try to maneuver and move around. But sometimes people just won't let you do that. Vanessa says, it was awesome. Jill says, thank you. It really was. Yes, Miss Vanessa, I was so surprised at the request for me to do another one. Jill, I was surprised. We were hoping for a good turnout, right? But the turnout was surprising. People really enjoyed it. The request for another one, those requests were amazing. And guess what? We got another one on deck, okay? We have another one on deck. We have another one on deck. And that is amazing. That is amazing. So again, you guys, please do all that you can for your health and fitness, mind, body, and soul, emotional, mental health. When you need to take a break from something, take a break from it. When you see that something is bothering you, release it and let it go. Release it and let it go. And if you don't have a hold on it, just make sure that you don't partake in it. Don't let it bother you like that. I'm back around here. He's still outside. He outside, y'all. He is still outside. Jill says it really was. Oh, I think I saw that. Okay, y'all. Y'all know I end up reading comments twice because I have to be paying attention. I have to be paying attention. I heard, I didn't see, but I heard more dogs barking. So they aren't new dogs, but they're just always in the backyard. And they sounded a little bit loud. So I had to make sure that they were still in the backyard. I had to make sure that they were still in the backyard, y'all. So as you guys can see, it is getting darker earlier. And so it's getting darker maybe like close to 45 minutes to an hour earlier. And so, it starts to get darker earlier just anyway, like naturally. And then we're going to fall back in November. I think the first Saturday in November. Technically Sunday morning, we fall back. So, yeah, we're going to fall back an hour and it will be getting dark even earlier. So are you guys ready for fall? Are you ready for the nice cool weather? That'll eventually just transition to winter. Are you ready for the clothes? You know, we got to change up the clothing. Some women change up their hair, and guys change up their hair color for the fall. Are y'all ready for the change up for fall? Are you guys ready? We got to switch it up, right? We got to switch it up. Some are going to get a new hair color. Some are going to get a new wardrobe. And some aren't going to get a new wardrobe, but they're going to pull out their fall wardrobe, right? They're going to pull out their fall wardrobe. Some people are ready for sweaters, jackets, and coats where you need a coat. We're ready. Sorry about that, y'all. A lot of cars, people getting off work. People are getting off work. Vanessa says she's ready. My favorite time of the year. That's your favorite time of the year, Vanessa? A lot of people say that. Fall is the favorite time of the year for a lot of people. It really is. It really, really, really is. Fall is the favorite time of the year for a lot of people. So they're ready. They're ready to pull out the jackets, the sweater vest. For those who wear sweater vests. Do you guys wear sweater vests? That's something that's always been cute to me. Even when it wasn't just like in. Just to see someone with a nice, a nice button down, a young man at work in his work khakis, a nice button down shirt with a nice sweater vest pulled over. It looks so nice. So yes, a lot of people are ready for fall. And some people are even ready for winter. Some people are even ready for winter. So you guys, it's coming. It's coming. We got somebody cutting grass late at night. Well, it's not late. It's not, honestly, it's not even late. It's just like we were saying, like I was saying earlier, it gets dark earlier. It gets dark earlier. It gets dark earlier, like an hour earlier already. So what's somebody gonna be if you don't fall back, right? So you get an extra hour of sleep. So if you don't fall back, you'll be what? You'll be at church early, right? Because when you're at church, everybody else will be using that extra hour to get ready, or maybe even to sleep. Jill, you love fall too? Yes. I think summer is my favorite, but fall is definitely a close second because it's not too hot, it's not too cold, and it's pretty. The leaves are pretty. You get that burnt orange, red, and green all mixed. It's just like the weather is nice. You don't have to cut grass as much. I don't really like that sometimes the grass, it starts to turn brown a little bit, but you don't have to cut it as much. You just kind of have to keep it hedged up like that. Just keep a little nice cut to it. So you don't have to cut grass as much. It's cool outside. You can maybe some days wear shorts. Some days don't wear shorts, but you don't have to wear like heavy clothing. But you can wear long sleeves and wear your pants. So fall is kind of like that in between. Honestly, fall and spring, you either got it really, really hot in the summer or really, really cold in the winter. And fall and spring are those in between. And I think fall is a little bit easier on us though, because we're leaving the heat, going into the cold weather. Spring can be kind of heavy on you. Spring, even though it's kind of in between and it's nice, spring can get a little heavy because we're leaving winter and we're going into right before we hit summer. So yeah, spring can be a little bit heavier than fall when it comes to the heat. But honestly, both of those are those good times where it's not too hot and it's not too cold. Not too hot, not too cold, and especially in fall, especially during the fall. But Jill says, I love fall too. My body is exhausted. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look, Jill, maybe you can, I don't know. Some people say that it's healthier, like daylight savings time is healthier as far as your circadian clock and, your body and things like that. But I hear some people say, in the fall, it seems like they get more sleep. But I can see where in the fall, especially around the holidays, people get depressed. Um, for some people, it becoming dark so early, they say that plays a role in their mental state. So, yeah, I didn't think about that seasonal affective disorder. And even though you may not be experiencing seasonal affective disorder, some people say that they just feel maybe a little bit blah, during the fall. But, a lot of people love it. A lot of people love the fall. They say that it doesn't have that effect on them. It doesn't make them sad. It doesn't make them moody. They really enjoy it. So, and Jill, I know that's not what's affecting you right now. I know you have really, really, really been grinding. You've been getting your events ready. You've been working. You've been working on your health and fitness, which is great. So yeah, it's 24 hours in a day. And guess what? Hopefully you sleep at least 8. So you got 16 hours to do all of that stuff. And it flies by. It's been a long day. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. When you said that, it made me think about, since I was talking about the seasons, it made me think about how sometimes people say they feel like a little blah during the fall. And I thought about it. I said, well, this is still summer. I forgot you had a lot of things you've been doing, trying to. And look, some people may think, let me tell y'all, that poetry competition and the cooking panels and things like that, why y'all think I don't do all that kind of stuff? I've never done it, but I can only imagine that it can be exhausting. You think, look, leave it to me. I'll be like, you know what? It's easy. I'm just going to strike up the StreamYard. Everybody's going to have their stuff and we're going to get going. But nah, you got to do those sound checks. You got to make sure your StreamYard is working. You got to make sure that other people are making sure that their StreamYard and their volumes and things like that are working. You got to check and make sure that people have everything that they need. Now, if you get up there, you don't have everything that you need, that's on you. If you don't have everything that you need, but of course, being the host of the panel, Jill wants you guys to have, she wants them to have everything that they need. So, it can go well. And not only is she's the host, she's participating in the panel. So, think about it. That can be some strenuous work. And then a month later, you have the poetry competition. So you got to get your judges ready. You got to make sure that people are sticking to the theme. Because even when you have your meetings or like your lives explaining how everything is going to go, you're going to have people who are going to want to change things up instead of just going with the flow. You're going to have people who are at the last minute, they're going to do something different. You're going to have people who are going to want to know the rules. So sometimes it's not really the preparation. A lot of times it's that right at the last minute, knowing that somebody is going to do this or somebody's going to do that or somebody's going to ask this. And it's like, why didn't you ask this like 2 months ago? Look at Jill says, Jill says, right, it has been relaxing, but I was working on getting stuff together. I know when you said that you were going to chill out this weekend, I was like, just enjoy. And see, like we've been talking about that that cooking panel, what, a little over a month? And look, it's less than a week away. So it's going to be the same way for the poetry competition. And then you have it in your mind, like, you hope that everybody acts good, because you're planning a fun event, right? And you want it to be fun. You want it to be enjoyable for everybody. And it's, you got to kind of remind people, hey, this is for everybody. Everybody is welcome as long as you know how to act and behave. We're all adults here. It's a lot of stuff you have to think about. Not even just the event itself, the planning of the event. You got to get out the rules, the regulations. You almost got to do the Robert's Rules of Order. You got to get that stuff out there. And like, again, no matter how much you let people know, there's still going to be somebody who's going to act up, cut up, or just now the day before. What did you say? And you're like, you're not thinking about trying to answer questions. You know, some questions that maybe never popped up, you know, yeah. But sometimes some of these people have already asked you 2 or 3 times, you know, or you've already said what 2 or 3 times. And maybe they could just go look at the community wall, right? And see what's going on. So, but look, that's okay. Most events have a hiccup or two, but look, that doesn't take away from the success of it. That's just life, right? Most events have a hiccup or two. Every now and again, you'll get an event that goes flawless. You'll get an event that goes flawless, and that's great. But guess what? Even when you have a hiccup or two, it's still good. They still turn out great. They can still turn out great, right? They can still turn out great. I'm laughing at that girl. Jill says, girl. Jill says, well, I want my moms to be no nonsense this year. If they disrespect you, the guests, or me 24 times. Oh, Jill said 24 hours, baby. Not 5 minutes, not 10 minutes. You're not coming back in there. Right, Jill, because if they cut up, look, these are adults. And if they cut up one time, then guess what? 9.5 times out of 10, they're going to cut up again. 9.5 times out of 10, they're going to cut up again. They cut up one time, 9.5 times out of 10, they're going to cut up again. And you just want it to be fun. You want it to be nice. You don't want all that stuff. And then my thing is, like, sometimes when you time people out during an event, right, they'll have the nerves to go and email or call or text the host. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? You in here showing out, you in here clowning. And now, not only that, you're taking her attention away from the event. Come on now, y'all. Come on. Come on. Remember what I said. If you see someone you don't get along with in a chat, this is virtual. It's a virtual reality. You know, ignore them. Especially when you're in someone's chat and they're having an event. Like, don't you be that one. You know, it's sad to say, you have to sometimes ask people not to be that one. Like, don't be that person. Because I'm not going to even lie to you. Sometimes you have people who are sitting on ready to cause a disruption. Right? Sometimes you have certain people who they love to be the cause of chaos, the cause of a disruption. No matter how many times you're saying this is an event for everybody, if you're not, look, if you're not blocked from Jill's channel, okay, and you can comment, that means that you're welcome. Don't make it become a place that's like, don't make it become an issue and then you have to be asked to leave. Like, who wants to do that? Nobody wants to do that. I can see people do a little light clowning, yes, but to be calling people out of their names and stuff, yeah, heck no. Heck no. Right. It's a little light clowning, that's fine. That's fine. Exactly. And to know when to stop. And you know what? I always say I hated that adults are like this. My thing is if I clown somebody and to me it feels like lightweight or light work, and they say, well, I would appreciate if you don't, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop. But sometimes people have a big issue and when people make requests to kind of like, well, can you kind of move around? Okay, I got your joke, funny. Now I don't get your joke. You know, sometimes people get mad. Sometimes people get mad. And my thing is this, if they're light joking, try to have a sense of humor. You know, it's beneficial for everyone to try to have a sense of humor. But we have to realize that people are different, right? People are different. And so if I say something in a joking way and it's taken the wrong way, I'll apologize and say it wasn't meant that way. But sometimes it may not be taken the wrong way. Some people just don't like to be the bearer of any joke, right? So guess what I got to do? My bad, and move on. But you will have those who will be like, I just said this, and I'm like, you know what? It's not even worth the argument, and it's not worth the disruption in the chat. Like, they don't want to be joked, leave it alone. You know, sometimes it's like things can be handled so simply. Things can just, it doesn't have to be a problem. Sometimes people are, like I said earlier, they're sitting on ready for a problem to happen. So if I joke somebody, they may not be in the mood. They may be in the chat and they may be having a good time. How do I know what just happened at their house? You know, they may be in their chat thinking, I can go in here and enjoy this. you know, and then someone comes in and I make a little jokey joke, knowing that I mean no harm at all. Well, they may be able to take it, but if they can't, then guess what I'm going to do? I'm not going to continue. I'm not going to continue. It's not about them bossing me around, telling me if I made the joke at them, it's directed at them. You have to take people. You never know what button somebody is sitting on. You never know what happened during their day. You never know how they feel. So I learned a long time ago to not just say it was just a, because a lot of people sit on that word just, J-U-S-T, and then A, just a. Well, okay, it was just that for you, and maybe you would have received it that way. But even though it was mild, and maybe most of us are thinking like, geesh, lighten up, just let it go. You know, sometimes people have a hard time just letting things go. Just let it go. Say, my bad, I didn't mean any harm, and let it go. I don't know why adults have, that's why I wonder what do a lot of adults teach their kids. And that's not saying that there are perfect adults, because I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect by any means at all. But I do recognize my flaws. And there have been times where I was like, just leave me alone. Like, I ain't up for that ish. But I have to understand both sides of that. Sometimes you're not up for the ish, no matter how mild it is. But at the same time, you got to evaluate yourself and say, well, okay, it wasn't that bad. I was just in a bad mood. And guess what you could say at that point? Whoever, I know you probably didn't mean any harm and you was just joking. Girl, I'm just having a bad day. And I came in here to just chill. You know, so both sides you can rectify the situation, but a lot of times something simple like a light joking, like Jill was saying, a light clowning, can turn out into be a big old, just a ball of confusion, just a big ball of confusion. When just be like, hey, look, I didn't come in here for this. I just want to enjoy, have a good time, watch everybody do whatever, listen to the poetry. You know, I can respect that. I can respect that because we all have different days, you know. We all have different days. We do. We all have different days. I think we just have to, instead of always jumping so eagerly to defend, just chill out. You know, just chill out. Even when you're not meaning to offend someone, we can easily say, well, why is he so defensive? Or why is she so defensive? You know, it may seem like they're being defensive to us. And honestly, they may be being that way. But we don't know what kind of day they had at work. You know, we don't know what kind of day they had at home. So they're coming in trying to get away. And then, yeah, you come in with a joke that's not meant to hurt or harm, and it might even be an old running joke or something. Sometimes people just aren't in the mood. I had to learn that when I was younger, that people aren't always in the mood, you know? People aren't always in the mood. And when they're not, you know, they can let you know, and they can let you know in the right way. You know, they can let you know in the right way. And you can accept it in the right way. You should be able to accept it in the right way. You should be able to accept it in the right way. Don't let a non-problem become a problem, okay? So you guys come and be on your best behavior. Be on your best behavior. Be on your best behavior. And at the end of the day, treat people the way you want to be treated. You know, treat people the way you would like to be treated. Especially strangers, right? Especially strangers. I think that's what happens a lot of times on social media. People are strange to each other. Like some of us, we've known each other a while, and we kind of know our likes and dislikes. We kind of get a vibe for each other. You know, we know how we are. And if a particular person kind of snaps on us, we kind of know that, look, something must be going on with them, or maybe they had a rough day. We kind of know each other. And we also know what pushes each other's buttons, right? We know what pushes each other's buttons. When we've interacted for a minute on here, we know things like that. But what I've noticed in chats is that sometimes you get strangers, people who don't really know much about each other at all, and they end up getting into an argument, and they don't even know each other. They don't even know each other. That makes no sense. Like if you don't know someone and you say something to them like, hey, or you've been kind of talking in the chat, and then you say something that they didn't take well, or they say something you didn't take well, you know, let them know, keep the peace in the chat, and move on. Let them know. Keep the peace in the chat and move on. That's it. That's all, y'all. Who was it? That said that's all, folks. That's all, folks. Was that Bugs Bunny? So y'all see, as y'all can see, it's dark. It is dark out here now. It's like completely dark. It's not like 12 midnight dark, but it's dark, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, when you're out, whether it's daylight or whether it's dark, look, be careful, watch your surroundings, especially now it's coming up to the holidays, you know. People are starting to hire for the holidays. Watch the legs move, y'all. Don't forget, watch the legs move. Get up and move your legs. Okay, get up, get up, get up, get up. Dance. Get up and dance. Get up and walk in place. Get up and ride your bike. Get on your stationary bike. Get on your elliptical. Get on your treadmill. Get on your walking pad. Get on your mini stepper. Okay? All right? Do some work around the yard. Walk around the biggest room of your house. Do several laps. If you don't have a really, really big room, walk around 2 rooms of your house. Do laps. Walk around the outside of your house, the perimeter of your home, right? Walk up and down the street in front of your home. Walk around the block. You know, it's still quite warm outside, and you don't want to be out there in that heat, but you don't really want to walk around your house. So just walk down the block so that you can come right back home if you don't feel good. You know, if that heat just becomes too much. Or walk around the outside of your house. Walk around your yard. You know, we can find ways to just keep moving. It's about moving. Keep moving consistently and be persistent about it, okay? Be persistent about it. Yes, Vanessa, it's like, it's, you know, it's that time of the year. It's September. We're now, what, the 23rd? And this is a 30-day month. So we have exactly 1 week left. And it'll be October, harvest season, fall, autumn. So, yep. What, fall started yesterday? So October, November, December, toward the end of December, winter kicks in. So yes, be careful, everybody. You know, it's getting darker earlier everywhere. No matter what time zone you're in, it's going to get darker like an hour or so, hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours earlier. Be careful. Watch your surroundings. Listen. Believe it or not, yes, you can see your eye. Look, your eyes are a blessing. But those ears, let me tell you, those ears are a blessing as well. When you hear something that doesn't sound right, you need to move. When you hear something that doesn't sound right, you need to make moves, okay? Make moves. Use all of your senses, okay? Use all 5 of your senses. All 5 of them. All right, use all 5 of them. What is it? Sight, hearing, smell, touch, feel. Like, use all of them. And importantly, use your common sense. There's 2 extra ones I'm going to give you. Your common sense and your natural born God-given sense. So use those 7 senses, okay? Use those 7 senses. Make sure you use those 7 senses. How long has it been? It's been 54 minutes. Well, look, I might as well just stay on here an hour. It's like, I'm ready to get off, y'all. I'm one of those people where I'm like, if it's close to an hour, you might as well just get off. But I'm trying to like think more like, well, if it's close to an hour, why not just finish up an hour? Vanessa says, yes, Vanessa. We got 5 senses that we were always taught. But then we got that common sense. You know, we got some bonus senses. That common sense, that extra common sense kicks in. That discernment. You can use discernment as a sense. Okay, so that'll make 8, right? Discernment, intuition. I'll say discernment/intuition. And then we have that natural born God-given sense that even a child knows. You know, we think of children, toddlers and things like that. Maybe a toddler won't know as well, but like around the age of 3, you know, a child even knows, even if they haven't been taught. A child knows when a touch is not right. You know, there are some things we just know. And even adults, we may not have encountered certain things or situations before, but we got a funny sense of what's not right. even if we've never encountered a particular situation before, there's a sense of what's not right. A child is so innocent. At first, initially, the first 1 or 2 times something happens, they may not know, but quickly they'll start to determine what doesn't feel right. So pay attention when something doesn't feel right. Pay attention. You know, sometimes children can't always or don't always feel right, or they're afraid, and sometimes adults are too. But as adults, we gotta teach those kids not to be afraid to speak out, and we've got to not be afraid to speak out too, because a lot of times adults are afraid to speak out, right? Women who go through certain things, and even men. Some men go through some domestic things, and even they are maybe not afraid, but embarrassed to speak out. So, yeah, and the same thing with the kids. Sometimes it's not even about them being afraid, but more or less shameful, embarrassed, and they're not the ones who brought the shame on. So always use your discernment. Always, when something doesn't feel right, if it doesn't feel right, think it's not right, okay? Until you get clarification that it is. If something doesn't feel right, think of it as not being right until you get clarification that it is, right? If it doesn't look right, doesn't smell right, doesn't sound right, doesn't feel right, okay? Think of it as not being right until you get clarification that it is. And that's for any age. That's for any age. We got to think of all ages when we say things. A lot of times, you know, as we become adults and we know a lot more, we learn, and we're not as naive to the world, we know. But think about it. You have elderly people who, they know what's not right as well. But sometimes they're a little intimidated to speak out. They're a little intimidated to act on things that they see and hear. So, you know, encourage from birth to 100 years old. If something doesn't look right to you, doesn't feel right to you, doesn't sound right to you, doesn't taste, that was the sense. I said feel and touch. That's the same thing, ain't it? Taste. What's the other sense? Taste, when we were talking about the 5. Taste. But you know, if something doesn't sound right, look right, feel right, you know, taste right, any of those things, use your discernment. That's another sense. Use your intuition. That's another sense. Use your naturally born God-given sense. And use your common sense. That common sense, that is made up of the things that you have learned along the way. Right? That's made up of the things that you have learned along the way. Similar situations create similar feelings. So always use it. Always use it to the best of your ability. Use it to the best of your ability. And I thank you guys for coming through here. Big Kane, Jill's Comfort Zone, my moderator, Vanessa. Who else? Tamika Davis, Shawanda came through here. Who else? It's somebody I don't want to miss. When I can see, I love a chat like this. It's cozy. It's quaint. You don't have to worry. Miss Key Kitchen, I know it was somebody else. Key Kitchen, Big Kane, Jill, Vanessa. Retirement Days. I didn't even speak to Betty. I'm sorry. Retirement Days. Miss Betty, I didn't see you come through here. Tamika Davis, Vanessa Smith, thank you guys for coming through. Like I always say, I make the live. You guys make the live. Together we make the live. And I appreciate all the information and all the interaction that you do in the chat. You know, we're here to just network and interact with each other in an adult-like way. You know, we drop nuggets over here, diamonds, rubies, and pearls. We drop diamonds, we drop sapphire, we drop platinum, we drop gold, we drop it all over here, right? We drop it. I pick it up when you guys drop it. I try to drop a few nuggets myself so that you guys can pick them up. And again, any information on this channel is meant for informational, educational purposes only. You know, information that you can take these nuggets up, go research them, use reputable sources when you're doing your research, the .edus for education, the .orgs for organizations, and the .gov for government. Now, a lot of people might take issue with the .gov, but hey, you know, use your discernment, whatever source you use, okay? Whatever source you use. And when it comes to health and fitness, anything that I do over here, you do at your own risk. Do at your own risk, okay? So I don't go into a lot of detail because I generally just want people to move. I just really focus on the cardiovascular fitness. If you weight train, if you do resistance training, resistance weight training, do so. Work each muscle group every other day, giving yourself rest in between, giving that group rest in between, okay? Do it that way. And some people have gotten to the point where they're not working out like that every other day. They may do 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and that's it. Full body workout. That's fine. Guess what? When you tone up and you get those muscles stronger, you're able to do your cardiovascular activity longer, okay? Vanessa says, you're welcome, Lions Pride. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Vanessa. I really do appreciate you. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys. And again, I'll tell you guys again before I get out of here, please support positive content and positive content creators, even if they're boring to you. Look, as long as they're positive, they're not raising a ruckus, raising sand, support those people. They need support too. Because we all say we get tired of the BS, and we all say we get tired of people showing out, acting a certain way, certain groups of people, you know, acting a certain way. But what do? We continue to do it, and we continue to support it. So that's okay. It's just like watching a soap opera, but also support the positive content as well. Also support the positive content as well, even if it is boring. Say hello, leave a comment, just say hello, you know? And if you don't want to leave a comment, give them a thumbs up. Hit that thumb up, okay? Whether you like it or not, if it's positive, help them out. Help them out. All right, it's all good. And as I always say, guys, don't let bothered people bother you. Don't let bothered people bother you, because for some people, that's the goal. They want to bother other people. So don't let bothered people bother you. Don't you bother anybody, okay? We always got to look at the flip side. Don't let stress people stress you out. And if you find yourself in a misery lounge, a miserable place, a miserable zone, a miserable apartment, a miserable platform, a miserable spotlight, look, leave, get out, go into your place, okay? Go into your place. Go into your place. It may not be perfect in your place, but you have an equilibrium, right? You have a sense of equilibrium in your ecosystem. Think of it as your ecosystem. You have some equilibrium over there, all right? So leave those places that aren't conducive to your development and your growth and positivity. Leave those places that make you act out of character. Leave those places that make you want to show your behind, okay? Leave those places that make you turn your head sideways and think, what's up? Leave those places that make you just say, wow. You know, sometimes the whole thing about it may not be enough to make you leave it, but just monitor it. Monitor what you monitor, okay? Monitor what you monitor. So on that note, I wish you guys peace, positivity, and prosperity. Because as I always say, without peace, it tends to be chaos. Without positivity, it tends to be negativity. Things are seldom neutral, or there's seldom equilibrium for a long time when you're talking about social media, right? So without peace, there's chaos. Without positivity, there's negativity. And wherever they live and breathe, you fail to prosper to your fullest potential. So we all want peace. We all want positivity, and we all want to prosper. All right? So I will see you guys on the next Let's Walk and Talk in Lions Pride. And remember, we walk and talk over here. But some days you just want to walk, right? It's great if you can walk and talk. But look, you got to start somewhere. Some of us don't want to talk. So just walk. Just ride your bike. Just do whatever you're doing. Just dance, whatever. So if you can walk and talk, that's great. But whatever you're doing, if you don't want to talk, just do the activity. Do the activity, and that will be good. Vanessa says, good night, Lions Pride. Great live. Thank you, Vanessa, so much. And again, thank you for always being a great supporter. You and Tamika, you guys, I really, really love it when you come in and you really, really, really do show authentic and genuine support. So on that note, I'll see you guys on the next Let's Walk and Talk in Lions Pride. Y'all check out the shorts table. Check out the shorts rain videos. I cut some of the rain videos down to like 10 minutes because they don't have to be that long. They don't have to be that long to just kind of get you in the mood to relax, release, relate, resolve, rejuvenate, replenish, calm down, relax and unwind, and hopefully go to sleep, okay? And if those videos don't help you, do something like turn on a fan. Turn on a fan, create some type of white noise, okay? And hopefully that will help you. All right. Good night, Jill. Again, thank you, Jill, my moderator and member, for coming through here, sharing your knowledge, sharing your nuggets. And guys, please, please, please look out for those events that Jill is having. Go over there and check out the community wall. Just check out Jill's comfort zone, all right? All right. I want you to check out Miss Key Kitchen. I want you to check out Big Kane. My bro came through here. I want you to check out my bro Chef Finest Wine. Okay, he's always busy, but he does make his appearance. Okay, he was in here the other day. I love and appreciate all the people who I have been affiliated with since day one as a content creator. Those are the people that you thoroughly enjoy. And through the ups and downs, guess what? We're still rocking. And that's what I enjoy. That's what I love about them. Vanessa says, good night, Jill. All right, y'all. See y'all next time. Bye, y'all.